everyone. It is an energetic and sparking morning this morning. We're feeling the energy. I think spring has finally sprung, and the temperatures are supposed to be going up, and oh my goodness, there's just a lot of energy here today. So if you're new with us today, we invite you to pick up a welcome packet in the back. And if you'd like a tour of our grounds, come up or go to the board desk, and one of us will be glad to show you around. We're opening this morning with a song by Dalton.
As you know, we're temporarily without our screen for lyrics, but I believe most of you probably know this one. If you don't, you'll pick it up pretty quick. It's just like it spirals around and around.
Serve and remember to love, 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 serve and remember to
Thank you, Dalton. Beautiful song. That is why we come here, isn't it? To remember, to serve, and to love. I am Judy Carmi, and I welcome you to the center where we inspire and empower people to live spiritually fulfilling lives. The practitioners in service today will be available in the front here to pray with you. So just now, I'd like to invite you to turn to the camera, to wave, to greet your neighbor, and if we have any children here, we'd like to invite you to come up. Of God. I would like to thank just now all the members of our team that are here in service today and every day, keeping the center beautiful, keeping it working, humming, ticking like a clock, like a perfectly tuned clock with love and appreciation. I also would like to ask you and to remind you to silence your phones right now. And I will read our focus announcements. Now, most of our announcements are in our bulletin that you pick up on your way in, and also in many of us online, and we receive them in the mail as well in our newsletter. But a few of the important ones that we will be mentioning are here in this announcement. So, of course, the used book sale is happening right now through next Sunday, March 30th. And please, if you're not here today, you can come in, I believe, during the week as well. And until next week is an opportunity to pick up books, CDs, or DVDs. The men's group with Roy Wolfstead, Monday, March 24th from 7 to 9 p.m. The men's group is centered around discussions and creating friendship among the men of this community. Bring your issues, ideas, articles, and poems. Speak Your Truth, Poetry and Prose, Open Mic Night, hosted by Shem Smith, Friday, March 28th from 7 to 9. We invite you to come sing, speak, or play your tune, poetry, stories, songs, or comedy at the Center's Open Mic Night. And comedy, of course, is always welcome. We need more of that these days. Let's see. Come and listen, encouraging with all your clapping, and sincerely gifted members of to the sincerely gifted members of our community. Moon Circle with Lori Buckman. The theme is Rewild. The herb is plantain. Saturday, March 29th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. This invites a maximum of 15 female attendees, ages 12 and up, and we meet as women have for centuries to grow our awareness of moon cycles and to set conscious intention. We will look to herbs, natural time, and pure elements. And then Friendship Sundays coming up, Please don't forget, the kitchen cookies really appreciate you when you bring your favorite meal and to share. So, did you know that last Sunday of each month was Friendship Sunday? How many of you knew that? All right, we're getting better at it. Well, please join us and bring something delicious to share. And now, I would like to invite Steve to do our reading.
Good morning. This morning's reading is from the book You Are the Universe by Deepak Chopra and Minas Kafatos. There is one relationship in your life, in everyone's life, that has been kept a secret. This is your relationship to reality. Yes, reality. We have to have a sense of humor, yes. We live in a participatory universe that depends for its very existence on human beings. The universe is living, conscious, and evolving. It responds to how we think and feel. It gains in shape, color, sound, and texture from us. We feel the best name for it is the human universe, and it is the real universe, the only one we have. The greatest surprise of all, that the control room for creating reality exists in the experiences everyone is having every day. It is how the creative process works. We are creating our own personal reality according to our own experiences. Every perception is an act of participation in reality. The very physical mechanisms we call the universe is on dual control, obeying natural laws and our thoughts at the same time. Our purpose is to align ourselves with the creativity of the cosmos.
Just now, I would like to invite you to turn inward, to focus on your breath, and to still your active mind. Breathing in deeply into your belly, through your nose, and breathing out. As I know that this universe that we talk about is known by so many names. God, Spirit, all that is here now, is always here in each and every one of us. It is flowing in me with its magnificence, informing me with its intelligence, calming me with its peace, aligning me with its perfection. And when I take the time to quiet my thoughts and to listen and to be still. I know that all is well. All is perfect, unfolding as it needs to. And so today, as we hear Reverend Mary teach us more about setting intentions, I remember each morning when I wake up to set an intention for my day, to be in a place of love, to be in a place of acceptance, to be in a place of peace, because that is all there is, that is all we have, to keep us growing, to keep us moving forward, to keep us close to God. And so for this knowing, I am so deeply grateful as I release my words into the law of mind, knowing that all is well, all is good, all is God, and together we say, and so it is. Reverend Mary, come on up.
Bet you didn't expect this, huh? I didn't either. Oh, and this has been an Anything Can Happen Day. If you remember on Mickey Mouse Thursdays were always, it's Anything Can Happen Day, and everything's just been wild, just wild. Last weekend, someone asked me, it was Monday, see, last Monday somebody asked me how my weekend was, and I said, boring. And I heard that word come out of my mouth, and I went, I'm never bored. I've always got more than I want to do going on. And you know, my aunt used to tease me, how many projects are you working on today, Mary? And I would show her my list, and we would laugh. Nobody should have that many ideas going on. Then being with my husband, Paul, who passed recently for so many years, we both had very time-consuming jobs. Both worked 10, 12 hours a day. And so there wasn't much time to be alone, because in the evening we were together. And so there were times that I wanted more time to myself to write something or clean up my office or catch up on a project or even have a daydream. Don't you want time to daydream? That's the juiciest time. So I cherish those minutes when I do have time to just be me and figure out what I want to do. It was it's always energizing to me, and it was very energizing to our relationships when we both had that opportunity. But then all of a sudden he's gone, and it's expected, you would expect it. I didn't know I'd be this spacey. I'm disorganized. Some days I'm lost. And every day that goes by, I keep waiting for that time when the deep grief will kind of fade away, and it's hanging in there. So when Sue asked me this week, she said, Charlie and I have something that's taken precedence over the weekend. Would you do a talk? And I went, oh, sure. And she asked if I would do it, and I said, of course, yes. And I didn't even ask her what the title was. And not that I would have said no, but when I looked in the newsletter that it's planting expectations, planting intentions, I knew this was a God thing. This was a God intervention in my grief-filled life. So I'm coming through it. You know, my first marriage lasted 19 years. No, that's not true. My first marriage, I was 19. See how this goes. And it lasted 21 years. And then 33 years with Paul. So if you add it all up, I'm coming up on 78, realizing out of all those years, I've only lived alone for 2 years, out of all those years. So it is new. And at the slideshow at Paul's Memorial, and I know many of you were here, there was one photo that came up with Paul and I and 3 other couples on our dock, and Steve Fitch kindly said, Yeah, they were known as the Clan of Lake California or Party Central, whichever one was more appealing. And it was great. But seeing that picture, I realized I'm the only one left out of all of them. And I asked myself why. And Paul's cousin said, "'Cause you got more to do." Oh, thank you. But after this talk, after writing this talk, I feel better about it. I am clear what I want for the next 20 or 30 years left in my life. I think 110 is pretty good, shooting for that. So yesterday, because it usually takes me 3 days to write a talk. I had 2. And yesterday, I was trying to organize the message, but first I had to organize my desk. Then I had to feed the cats. Then I had to feed the birds. And then I had to open the mail, and then I had to read the Wall Street Journal. And when I finally paused from all that, it was 3 in the afternoon. I'm like, oh my God, this better come quick, God. So when I realized what time it was, what was the name of the title again? I looked it up. And what book was it? And it was Stillness Speaks by Eckhart Tolle. So I Googled him and the book, and it was so protected, I couldn't copy anything out of that book. I tried everything, highlight everything. No, it wouldn't let me in. So what to do? I kept searching, and I found this really cute website. It's called Natasha Inspires. Bet you never heard of that. Well, she has a 3-step process to help us accomplish whatever we're interested in doing. Her instructions are, in the morning, when we feel refreshed, we think about what we want to experience that day, and then we take 3 slow, deep breaths and set an intention that goes along with our expectations. You know, perhaps an intention is to help someone, help a friend, or volunteer here, or in my case, present a talk that does inspire you to plant intentions. And then take 3 more deep breaths and then ask, how do we want to feel when our intentions show up, when the result of that shows up? And this could be feeling loved, feeling inspired, or feeling motivated. And then she wraps it all up by surrendering to that desire, total surrender. Now, for us, to surrender at the end of a prayer, she's got to be a religious scientist, because she said, at the end, be confident and say, let it be, and so it is. And so I may email her and see if she really is. But later in the morning, she recommends repeating the affirmation. Everything is working for my highest good. Something wonderful is happening today. So she clears her mind, plants a seed in the morning, waters it during the day, and then pay attention to how it unfolds. She cements the desire in her mind with, and so it is. You know, and so it is like amen in a Christian prayer. But and so it is it's done, God's got it, I'm not going to worry about it anymore, I'm just going to enjoy what shows up. Well, the next inspiration for this talk came from the April issue of Science of Mind magazine, and I don't know if you get it, but they are so fabulous. Eugene Holden writes 1 page of affirmations, and ironically, the title of his page in April was Fertilizing Our Future. How about that? Well, I only got through a couple of sentences, and I had to grab a pen. I'm underlining, highlighting, I'm writing yes all over the page. It was so good. And here are 3 short ones that he wrote. I am destined for greatness. I let go of everything that does not serve my greatest good. I walk joyfully into the magnificent life that I was created to live. You want that one? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Those are really good. But then he asked the question. I reread it during lunch, and then I repeated it again and again. What is love's highest vision of itself as me? What is God's highest vision of itself as me and you? Then I listened and grabbed my pen again and made lots of notes, but I'm not inclined to share them at the moment. And so in your program today is an affirmation. And if you didn't get one, if you'd raise your hand, Doug will come and give you a program with an affirmation. Everybody got it? Okay, there's an affirmation in your program. So pull it out. I am the way that God shows up in the world. Love's highest vision of itself is manifesting as me. I am God's vision fulfilled. So read it with me together. Just read it out loud. I am the way that God shows up in the world. Love's highest vision of itself is manifesting as me. I am God's vision fulfilled. Doesn't that kind of pump you up a little bit? Or are you saying, me? Yes, you. So I invite you these next 2 weeks to breathe that in, breathe that truth in, and let it fill every cell of your body with exhilaration, excitement, the truth. Because then your expectation will show up and you'll go, wow. And I love those days. Eugene reminds us that love's vision manifests when we till the soil and clear the weeds in our life. The weeds, he says, are doubt, limitation, and fear. Be willing to till the soil, to clear it, to allow new growth that God is flowing through you right now. I am so grateful. I'm going to write him an email and thank him for this truth that life has set us up to succeed in whatever we put our heart and mind to. The future is created by what we accept as true for ourselves. And so when we accept that we are amazing, we almost blush. Each one of us is here for God's vision to be fulfilled, and that vision is the infinite expression of pure love. So I was sitting there realizing I didn't have enough pages for a full talk. So I was scanning my bookshelf, and the sun came in the window, and it just shined on this one book, Brene Brown, if you've ever read Brene Brown. And the book is Daring Greatly. So I flipped through it, and I'm looking for all the pages I underlined. And I came up 10 guideposts for wholehearted living, what it means to plant and cultivate the seeds in our life. And so before planting, we should take an inventory of all the negative seeds in our life. Yeah, we got some. We got them, we might have forgot them, or we remember them every day with things in the world. So it's important to take an inventory of our negative thoughts and consciously decide if we're going to let any of them go. We do want a better life, so can't we get rid of those little negative ones that kind of jab you during the day if you're watching the news or hearing something, or coping with the interesting drivers in Reading? You know, what's really holding us back? And if you haven't read any of Brene Brown's book, I encourage you to do so, because what she says on these 10 points, we must let go of what people think about us. We must let go of perfectionism. I was going to raise my hand, but I thought, no, well, maybe. Let go of feeling numb and powerless. That's a good one for me right now. Let go of scarcity and fear of the dark. Let go of the need for certainty. Yep. Let go of comparison. Oh, man. Let go of exhaustion as a status symbol, and working overtime, being very productive as a test of our own self-worth. Let go of anxiety as a lifestyle. Let go of self-doubt and those thoughts that say, well, you're supposed to do this, well, you're supposed to do that. And finally, let go of always being in control. Ooh. Then I found some wise thoughts from a gardening site. And it's so cute. The purpose of pruning our lives of negative thoughts, I'm adding that. The purpose of pruning is to remove anything that's dead, diseased, or crossing through the middle in order to promote new growth. and increase the overall health of the plant, which is our life. And as with pruning our garden, perhaps it's time to consider eliminating situations that drain our energy. And this is another good one for me. Let go of negative people that weigh me down. Nobody here. And Tony the gardener writes that it's time to enrich the soil of your garden and in your life. Encourage new growth, new ideas, and let new partnerships take root in your life. Judy? That was kind of odd, wasn't it? Let new partnerships take root in your life, Judy. Well, that turned out pretty good, I think. We'll see. But know with me now that the truth is the scientific things that Steve read at the beginning, God is all there is. That infinite intelligence that has created every one of us with love. And I know I always say that, but darn, it's the truth. And we've been given this gift of co-creating our life with God, with our soul, by letting the intuition just flow into our lives on days when we take time to daydream. What am I really ready to let go of? What am I willing to accept with joy and enthusiasm? So as we recognize who's in control, us and God, it's a partnership. It feels really good. It feels very safe, very empowering, and very peaceful. So I give great thanks for knowing the truth about life, for knowing the truth that I can plant my expectations and water them, think about them, and know they're being taken care of by the Spirit of all things. I am so grateful. And I release these words with the truth of the gardener, and so it is. Thank you.
And now, Dalton.
If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment or this place and time again. If not now, tell me when. I see sorrow and trouble in this land. Oh, I see sorrow and trouble in this land. But though it take a mighty struggle, we'll change the things we can. If not now, tell me when. I may never see the promised land. Oh, I may never see the promised land. And yet we'll take the journey and we'll walk it hand in hand. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment or this place and time again. If not now, tell me when. But we'll work it till it's done. Every daughter, every son, every soul that's ever longed for something better, something brighter. It will take a change of heart for this to mend. Oh, it will take a change of heart for this to mend. But miracles do happen every shining now and then. If not now, If not now, tell me when. Oh, miracles do happen every shining now and then. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when.
Thank you, Dalton. And now, I would like to invite the ushers up. As I prepare to give my offering, my heart is filled with love and appreciation, since what is offered here is for my spiritual well-being. I'm filled with gratitude, knowing life stays in balance, for as I give, I receive. Thanks for the blessed donations received in the offering this morning and during the week. I know each dollar supports the spiritual family in many ways as we grow together, pray together, and give thanks for all that the center has been blessed with today and always. And so it is. Any closing remarks?
That's after this song.
Okay.
All righty, if everybody's comfortable doing so, could stand on up, please. Sunshiny day outside. It's lovely. Stretch out, establish some space around yourselves. The hokey pokey is optional, but you can if you want. It's a call and response song. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be peaceful. May I be free. May I be free. May I be free. May my friends be happy. May my friends be peaceful. May my friends be free. May they be free. If anyone has hurt me, I now freely forgive. If I have hurt anybody, may they forgive me now. May they forgive me now. May my enemies be happy. May my enemies be peaceful. May my enemies be free. May they be free. If anyone has hurt me, I now freely forgive. If I have hurt anybody, may they forgive me now. I forgive myself right now. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be free. May they be free. May we all be free. May we all be free. May we all be, what's that word? Free. Yes, there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our one source, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me, and this is the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me.
So enjoy the social hall with food by the kitchen cookies. Enjoy talking to each other. Enjoy coming up for a prayer or taking a walk in the gardens. Enjoy this day. You are blessed. Thank you.